Okay, today guys, so I've had a few people ask me lately about how I set up my YouTube studio. So I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to show you the gear that I use, how I set it up, and we've also got a second studio being built right now. I'll just show you a few things, maybe help you out. We're recording with a Canon R6. You don't need a Canon R6 to record your videos with. I use it for wedding photography. One of the better cameras for recording this is like a Panasonic G85, which I've got right here. Much cheaper camera, and it'll still do a fine job. So let's get started. Microphones, very, very important. I have the Hollyland Mark 1s. Now, there's only one in here because I'm wearing one, and there's one on top of the camera. They're very easy. The box that you drop them in will even charge them, so that works out nice. Had good sound from them. I tried to get Godox because I love Godox stuff, but I had two Godox white sets that came in that sounded digital and just sounded terrible, and they wouldn't send me a third set, so I moved on to Hollyland. But everything else Godox I've always loved, so I guess I just got a bad batch. As you can see behind me, I have my name. That's not because I'm conceited. It's because I'm old and I forget my name sometimes, so I turn around and go, oh yeah, I'm Daniel, that's it. Anyway, but got a brick wall behind me. I laid every one of these bricks by hand. Super hard job, but worth it. And here is the Panasonic G85 that I'm gonna walk around the room. I'm going to show you now what it looks like from the direction that you're in right now. You can see the soft boxes, they're pretty bright. So let's go on a little journey here and I'll show you what we got. Here is the Godox LED 100 light with the soft box in front of it. It's about a 22, 24 inch soft box. And here is behind. You can see the settings on it. I usually keep it around 50%. So that gives me a little more depth of field on the background to kind of blur my name. Here is the other Godox LED 100. It has probably a smaller, it's probably the 22 inch box on it. So, and this is the Canon R6 that I shoot with. And here's a view from back across the room. You can see both soft boxes and the tripod that the Canon R6 is setting on. So that is the looking at me as I'm doing the video view. And this will be the second one when we get it set. We're going to have cameras on that shelf, and we've got a different background coming in, and we've got the desk to use. So, and over here is wardrobe. Do a lot of wardrobe changes. If I'm changing 5, 6, 7 shirts over here to change through. So that way, if I'm changing, doing multiple videos, I can go ahead and change the shirt. Don't like I do it the same day. You will need some of the Godox lights, 2 of them, LEDs, 100. Light stand for each of them. And you will need a tripod to hold your camera. Now, you don't have to have a very, very expensive one. I've got a heavy Canon R6 on it. So that gives you guys a little bit of an idea of what we did to set up. This is just a regular table. We're going to change this soon, but this is just a regular table with a black cloth over it. The most important thing, get you some good microphones. Give it a little bit of depth between you and your background. If you've got a low lens like the 2.8, you can see how that's not, Daniel right there is not quite all the way in focus, and I don't want it to be. I want the focus to be on me and not a little bit out of focus. And then beside each camera, I have 2 soft boxes with the Godox LED 100s coming at me. So really, I mean, that's about all there is to it, setting it up. You'll need to know, I use a light meter to get my lights right when I'm setting up. You don't have to have a light meter. I've just had this for years. This makes it easy. I just push the button and it tells me exactly what the lights be. You can get one of these used for about $250. It's a Seconic light meter. But you don't have to have it. You can just look at the back of your camera and eyeball it, and it'll generally stay the same when you flip the lights on if they don't get moved. So we're looking forward to having our second studio built over there, so I won't always be in front of the brick wall. You know, I try to put a few things around like cameras. I know sometimes you can't see them, sometimes you can. It just depends on what I've got going on. But the Godox LED 100s, the Godox soft boxes, at least I would try to do 2 36-inch soft boxes. They're a little better. One of mine is a little bit small. I just haven't changed it yet, but they're not very expensive. You can get all this on Amazon or B&H Photo. Either one of them are fine. If you're set up for that prime delivery on Amazon, you'd probably rather go that. It's free shipping. I think at B&H you have to spend a certain amount before you get the free shipping. But those Godox lights are anywhere from about $100 to $150, I believe. You can get a good tripod for about $130. Ulanzi sells some good tripods. Anyway, this is our setup, and this is what it looks like. Now you know what it looks like behind the scenes. And I know a couple of you guys have asked if I would show this, and of course it's not a problem. I don't know that I did a very good job explaining it. But you don't need a whole lot. You just need a few things. Small details make a huge difference. Your microphones are huge, your image quality is huge, and your lighting is huge. Once you get those down, you're ready to roll on whatever your topic's going to be. So anyway, if you guys have any questions for me, I'll put my email at the bottom. Just shoot me an email or shoot me a text if you've already got it, and I'll help you out any way I can. And if we're helping you guys out, hit subscribe. Have a good day. Thanks.